Well, you have one last holiday season to snag some tasty treats from a Lincoln Square staple. Cafe Selmarie, which has been around for 40 years, will close early next year. The owner, Brigit Kobayashi, is retiring. Here she is. And she's retiring because this takes a lot of work, you guys.
I can see.
Before she does, she's gracing us with her presence and some yummy samples. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Before we get into all this yummy deliciousness, and Mark and I have been so looking forward to this segment, and it smells delicious. Tell us about your cafe and your decision to retire.
Well, Cafe has been open since 1983. My partner, business partner Jeannie and I opened it in '83. We only knew each other for a little while, and we decided to do this together, pool our resources. And it was right down the street from where we both lived, and everybody supported us. Our husband supported us in more ways than one. And we never looked back. And we've, come to this moment today after 40 years. And have, I think, a wonderful restaurant, and we still have wonderful baked goods and bakery, and thanks to our really terrific staff that has supported us too.
Well, it just really looks magical. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you'd see like in a Better Homes and Gardens spread.
Magazine, for sure.
And when did you learn how to do this? Did you bake since you were a little girl?
Not really. I didn't bake at all. My mother was a great baker, and then after I got married and moved to Japan, I had a lot of free time, and I actually baked a lot of things in Japan. My mother sent me the ingredients for the Linzer tort, the nuts and the spices, because that didn't exist there in 1972. But Jeannie worked at a pastry shop, and she was the professional baker. And then I just became a natural home baker, and we meshed very well together.
You got a knack for it, I think, based on what we're seeing here.
I would say so.
Okay, so walk us through it. You want to start over here?
Yeah,
what
so we have
our
great wonderful cookies, and we have a lot of Christmas cookies here now too, including the Linzer cookies and cocoa shortbread, sugar cookies with, these are all butter, Mexican wedding cakes.
Delicious.
Florentine cookies over here. I brought some slices of cake.
Oh my gosh.
This is a big popular cake, the Spanish almond cake,
and that's what it looks like.
Is that what this is right
here?
Yep.
You know what? I've been eyeing that.
There you go.
Here's a fork.
This just looks. So this is like chocolate on the top.
Yes,
like
it's a bittersweet chocolate glaze.
And what's this little? You have a little heart there.
That's a marzipan heart.
I'm just tapping it because I'm just, it's like nice and chocolatey. This is. It almost looks too pretty to eat. But so this is. What did you call this?
Spanish almond cake, and it's a very rich pound cake, layered with apricot jam and Grand Marnier. And then the outside has, then we ice it with buttercream and then marzipan and a chocolate glaze.
Okay, don't eat all of it because I want a bite later.
Okay, well, you have that whole cake right there.
I want one of these.
Okay,
This is one of my favorite cookies.
So this is a tradition at Christmas time, especially with the staff. We have crackle cookies, and then we toast to the season with the eggnog. And we have our eggnog, we make it ourselves. We've got our liquor license sticker on it.
Look at that.
And it's made with brandy and rum and cream. And we think it's one of the best eggnogs ever.
I think I agree.
Really good.
They sell it by the bottle.
That's really, so you make this.
Yes.
You make this too. Just so delicious.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this? Because this is a work of art.
So this is our Yule log, our bûche de Noël, and it's made with a very light vanilla sponge cake. We fill it with truffle ganache and mocha buttercream, and the outside has the chocolate buttercream.
Are these edible?
And those are absolutely edible. You can take one. They're they're meringue mushrooms.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Have fun.
Everything is edible, but it's good. But the mushrooms are especially wonderful.
They're light.
Who knew we'd be eating mushrooms on TV?
Yeah, in the morning. It's a little early for mushrooms for me, but you know what? These are good. These are really good. Fantastic.
Okay, and we have apple strudel, which we have year-round, but people love it at Christmas time. And there's another slice of Linzer tort, which is what this is over here.
The Linzer tort. Now, tell me a little bit more about that, because
this is a tart that is made with hazelnuts and almonds and spices, filled with raspberry jam. It has to be on the Christmas table in Germany and many other countries. But,
it's a requirement.
It's a requirement.
Let's see why.
I think this is my favorite.
I made a version of this last year.
Really? How'd it come out?
It didn't look like that. Okay? It was kind of burned, and my family was very nice, and they ate it.
They did.
But it didn't.
I know.
But I can guarantee you that this one tastes better.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's very good. So,
Are you looking forward to retirement after all this? Are you probably just so happy with what you've been able to accomplish in 40 years?
Yeah, all of that. I feel incredibly, overwhelmingly blessed to have been able to be part of this cafe and have my health and then go out with good health and enjoy.
And a bang, the mayor gave you an honor?
Yeah, oh my gosh. That was last Saturday. We got a proclamation from the city naming the 25th of November Jeannie and Brigit, Cafe Selmarie Day, and we were just stunned. We didn't really realize all that was happening. It was kind of all behind the scenes. We're working with a terrific PR team, and our alderman is very supportive. So that was very special. We had tree lighting ceremony in Lincoln Square, which is a fabulous neighborhood, and lots of lights and lots of great shops and restaurants there.
Well, you guys have really been an institution in the neighborhood, and if you get tired of retirement and you just want to come out and bake a little more, you're welcome on our show anytime.
You know where we are.
Yeah, I will do that, definitely.
Where are you located if someone wants to pop by before you close?
We're in Lincoln Square at 4729 North Lincoln Avenue, just by the Western Ravenswood L stop, Brown Line stop. Easy to find. The neighborhood's gorgeous right now, so I invite everybody to come out and see the tree and the menorah and visit the other shops and restaurants.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And happy retirement.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And cheers.
Cheers to you. Thanks so much.